All right, here we go. Radio Disney Now podcast uncut for the week of November 20th.
Radio Disney Now podcast uncut.
Okay, people, stand by. 30 seconds to upload.
Mic test, please.
Are you there?
Yeah.
Say hi to Miley and Miley's sister Noah.
It's hot.
Hi, Miley.
Stand by to roll theme. Mark the slate.
This is Radio Disney Now podcast uncut.
Roll up the theme music. And we are online. Stand by to pre-promote prizing. Cue 'em.
Listen to Radio Disney this week for your chance to win a trip to New York City and catch Jingle Jam live. Details daily on Radio Disney.
All right, cue standard open.
This is Radio Disney Now podcast uncut. Backstage with Miley Cyrus and Jonas Brothers.
It's Ernie, backstage at the Miley Cyrus Best of Both Worlds concert. We're featuring the Jonas Brothers, too. Hi, Presley.
Hey, Presley, what's up?
Hey.
Do you have a question for me?
When you first went on stage, did you have stage fright?
I still get stage fright. It's more of like anxious energy because your adrenaline is so high. Like you guys are just wanting to run around and then after the show, you can't go back to sleep. You can't get out of stage mode. You're like singing and dancing just because the energy from not only, you know, going out and dancing and being with the band and everyone, but the kids are singing with you and their energy, you know, kind of comes to me. So you get really hyper. That's more it. You're nervous, but you're too excited to realize.
Right.
So what's it like? Are you like, you know, this is like a huge, ginormous stage. I just went out there and looked at it. It's huge.
Yeah, it's pretty big. All of our stadiums have been just like, they've been really cool. When I've got to, I've been with my dad to, you know, on the baseball games, and I've gotten to, you know, see from there where you're not as close, but when you're close up and you're in an arena where you can reach out and, you know, touch their hands, that's so much different than, you know, being far away, because you're getting like to look into someone's eyes and sing to them. It's a different, like, you know, it's a different feeling than I've ever really done.
Right. Okay, cool. Thanks, Presley.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
Radio Disney Now podcast uncut. Backstage with Miley Cyrus and Jonas Brothers.
Radio Disney, it's Ernie D with the Jonas Brothers.
What's up?
We're live
Hey.
backstage at the Hannah Montana Best of Both Worlds concert tour. Now, Drea, are you there?
Hello. Hi.
I hear you. I hear you have an awesome question for the Jonas Brothers.
Yes, I have an amazing question for the Jonas Brothers.
Okay, what is your amazing?
My question is, what age were you guys when you guys decided you wanted to be in a band?
Oh, that's a good question.
It actually started with me, and I was doing some Broadway shows at the time. I was 11, and I recorded a song. Someone heard a record label, wanted to sign me, and I got a record deal when I was 12, and that's kind of when it all started. And I wrote a song with my brothers for it, and I guess they were, how old were you guys? Because
I was
16?
15, 16, something like that, 16.
Joe, how old were you?
When what? I missed the question. I was staring
Paying
at
attention.
Whenever we got
Joe's like,
started.
I was I believe I was 14 or 15.
Yeah, so we were, you know, a lot younger, but
Loving it.
a lot younger. What am I talking about?
Awesome. Well, thanks for calling, Drea, okay?
Thank you. My friends say hi to Aaron and Jenny.
Hey,
and Jenny, thank you so much.
Now, I have one question real quick. Now, when did you guys decide, like, to become a band? When was that decision made?
Kind of happened.
It was when we wrote the song. You know, I think we kind of all knew that it was awesome, that we really wanted to do it. And then, you know, it kind of was this snowball effect where someone heard it. They're like, this is great. You should play it for your A&R guy. So our dad brought us in to play it for the A&R guy, and he loved it. And it just kind of, like, happened over time. And,
It's kind of awesome.
you know, it's been awesome, and we're loving the ride, so it's good.
We should just let Nick keep talking
Yeah.
about everything.
He's doing really well today. You're talking a lot. It's awesome.
Radio Disney Now podcast uncut. Backstage with Miley Cyrus and Jonas Brothers.
So, Miley, what's it like for you to finally, like, perform as Miley instead of just Hannah?
To get to perform as Miley is so cool because you can, you know, I get to sling my hair around and I get to rock out and do what I want to do. It's the way that what I wrote the songs about and what I feel about the music, and I think that's really cool.
Savannah, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Say hi to Miley.
Hi, Miley. It's Savannah.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Great, thanks.
Hey, guys, what's your question?
Okay. Miley, how do you notice people like in the crowd when you're on stage singing?
I actually do. I notice weird things too. Like they'll, you know, have like a picture on their camera phone. And I'll be like, oh man, that's a cool picture. And then everyone's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, well, this girl in the front row. So I kind of look out and I see all kinds of funny things.
Now, I know I went to a Jonas Brothers concert like a few months ago, and they had actually like a kid in a sumo outfit go to one of their shows. Yeah, has anything like that?
Oh, that's so funny.
I've had a couple weird things. Nothing that weird. I have like a lot of dads in pink Miley shirts, and I'm like, okay, that's kind of weird. And I'm like, whatever floats your boat, dude.
Radio Disney Now podcast, uncut, backstage with Miley, Cyrus, and Jonas Brothers.
Ernie D backstage at the Hannah Montana Best of Both Worlds concert tour. Jonas Brothers, you guys are getting ready to go on stage, right?
Yes.
Now,
Yes.
what do you guys usually do to get pumped up to get ready to go on stage?
Well, we do
listen
like
to lots of loud music. We blast it.
we do 7,000 crunches, and then we drink a bowl of milk,
and do 10,000 push-ups.
raw eggs.
All right, well, you guys, you have a great show. Thank you so much for stopping by and taking calls with us.
Ernie, are you so pumped?
I'm so pumped. I can't wait to see you guys on stage
Good.
because
It's
you're
gonna be a good
performing
show.
twice, right?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so awesome.
And we bow too.
Oh really?
That's exciting.
Hey, give me a shout out when you're on stage, all right?
You know it, dude.
All right, man. Well, thank you so much, guys.
Dude,
Have a good show.
And Radio Disney, you are the number one. We love you guys. Thank you for everything.
We
Keep
love you.
up the
Yes.
voting.
We love you.
Thank you.
More than you can imagine.
All right, Jones. Now.
That wraps Radio Disney Now podcast, uncut, roll theme,
Theme up.
cue announcer.
This has been Radio Disney Now Podcast Uncut. Backstage.